Oh, you're here. I'm so sorry. I'm running behind.
Hi.
Hey, hello. Oh my God. You have lost weight from that picture that you
Oh,
have.
yes.
It's like a whole different person I'm looking at.
I know.
My God, I congratulate. I know how that feels. So how do you okay, real quick. So I went from it, but it was because I was sick. So I went from being like 200 and what was I at the most? 240 pounds, and I'm at about 126, and it's because of Crohn's. And so
Yeah.
how do you feel now? I mean, yes, there is the good, but do you find it weird and like off-putting and how do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm glad to I was here and then I gained a lot of weight. And
Yeah.
then so now I'm like, okay, finally I'm back where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, so you get it. You get it. Okay. Yeah, I remember I had the hardest time. I was wearing like what, a 14 or something like that at that point, which I'm 5'11, so like 240, it feels different, right?
Yeah.
But and then I remember going into I don't remember what store it was, and I tried on an 8, and then I tried on a 6, and then I tried on a 4, and then I went to a 2, and I remember crying and I was like, where did I go? Like it was
Yeah,
this
I know.
whole big so yeah, I'm right. Oh, you're in Fort Worth. Wait, are you in Fort
Yeah.
Worth? You
Yeah.
are. Okay. Sorry, I see your pillow over there. And I
Oh,
was like, what? But okay, so what do y'all go to the coast a lot? Like, do y'all go to the coast a lot? Or do you go to a lake a lot?
lake probably more than yeah.
Lake more than that. Okay, yeah, it doesn't feel like Galveston. I was like, it feels very, very clean. And so somebody keeps putting in images of water, and then they're making me hear the buoys, like or whatever it is when it's going alongside or like
Yeah.
hitting something. Hold on. So stay with me. We obviously have our whole time. I'm gonna kind of take a breather for a second. I had to go get a Reese's real quick because sugar is what I run on, and I'm gonna take a breather.
Okay.
Hold on, and I'm gonna feel, which means me just looking around at nothing. Hang on. Also have my ghost hunting equipment back here, which just means spirits can come up and they can touch it. It's only gone off on one session today, so we'll see. Maybe it goes off on yours today as well. Um, who's that? Okay, okay, Brian. Um, hang on. So were you previously? No. What? Because you've only been married once, right?
No, I've never been
No, you're
married.
not married at all. Okay, gotcha. Okay, okay. Hold on. Was there somebody you were dating for like a really long time and then got rid of them then? And then now, like, you're on your own again? Was there like that?
Mm.
Because it's a wave. Okay, somebody shows me this. And that for me means like relationship rise, relationship fall, relationship rise, and then nothing. And so somebody showed me, hang on, give me this. Wait, wait, wait. Tell me. Hang on. I don't understand what that means. Hold on. Where is Okay, so they're getting used to how they talk in my head, so I'm feeling really quick before I go and open my mouth. I don't know why they would bring that up. I don't know why they're bringing relationship is not normally the first thing that shows up in my brain. It's usually going into like facts about what was happening. But like you are not in any rush in like getting, yeah, okay, so that's what that is. I said, so is she like talking to somebody right now or what? And they go, no. And then they're talking about not in any rush. I said, good. And then they went through and they showed me, tell me, hang on. So you're not traveling a whole lot though right now either?
No, not
Oh,
too
oh,
much.
okay. I go like this. I said,
I
is she in
wish I
like her,
was.
I know, yeah. I said, is she in her travel mode? I said, is that
Oh,
the era we're
my
in?
mom is in her travel mode for sure. I'm like,
You're
I'm jealous. Yeah.
okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Cause they show me jet setting and then they
Oh
say
yeah.
no to you. And I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
does this mean? Okay. So that's your mom. And
Uh-huh.
they're talking about how, hang on. Oh, but your mom is not going with a partner, right? Is she like going by
No.
herself, just with friends or something?
Sometimes she goes with herself, and then sometimes she goes with friends.
Friends. Okay, that's what that is. You know what I bet? I bet somebody's trying to talk about maybe not just yours, but like mom's relationship. So it's like this,
Yeah.
and then hold on, give me a second. Hang on. Why? But you're work. Oh, you're not building your own company though. You're not like working for yourself though right now, right?
Oh,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no,
Oh
no.
my God, you have this feeling of, and mind you, I haven't done everything right, and I haven't seen everything, so they're picking things out of my brain. So just be with me. Um, God, I see you with a spreadsheet. Hang on. I wonder if down the line you go like off on your own and create your own like mini thing. I don't know. I don't know what it would be, or like consulting, or like I don't think it's marketing. Um, like you have this like not interesting but cool sense of like, I can get shit done and I'm going to do it perfect and it's going to be really good and like I don't need to work for anybody else, but like I also hold on. Tell me. It just said buy side. I have my spirit box on over here at the same time. Tell me where. Hold on. So are you so you have to go into the office right now though to work right now?
Yeah, I'm a teacher, so I have to
Yeah,
go to
you
school.
do. Okay, they have you going up and they have you going, "Hi, hey, how are you?" and like talking to other
Every day.
people. And I go, "Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on." But then they went through and they said it could have been done remotely. And I said, "Well, yeah, I said COVID, everybody did everything remotely." And they're talking about how
Yeah.
that's not an option anymore for this. I said, "Okay, so it's school." And hang on. Have you ever considered going, oh, you're gonna kick my butt. Have you ever considered like going into like the disability learning area for
Um,
school? I don't know what they
just
call that.
just recently, I thought about getting my SPED certification. It's like special ed certification. Yeah.
I think you should do that. You really should do that.
Okay.
Like really. Okay, and then let me tell you one other thing that goes along with that. So because I've never been in SPED or special education, and like in that area, it could be down the line if you decide to go that route that you end up getting obviously really really good at it, and then you end up becoming a person that like reframes the whole curriculum for that in your
Yeah.
district or maybe in your area or maybe even the state, and then you go off and you like implement this or like you show this like and that's the whole spreadsheet and like checklist like
Yeah.
that. um I'm gonna say if you go do it, you're gonna be on a really cool road, exhausting, but really, really good, and it's gonna help a lot of people. So do it. My mom was in teaching for like 30 years, so I'm right there with you. And oh, does what are we chailing a dad? Are we chailing your dad?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, it just said our car. What happened? Did they sell his car?
Um, what did they do? They gave it yeah, we gave it
They
to my
did.
aunt and uncle.
Okay,
Yeah.
it just said our car on here. And I go, what do you mean our car? And then he just went, I have my dad's picture over here. And he just flashed my dad's face. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
I said, so we're channeling a dad. And so no wonder he'd be in charge of like your career. And oh my God. But your mom's not in a rush or anything to like get with anybody else, right?
no, not at
Okay.
all.
Okay, that's what I said. I said she's
So
traveling.
that's
I
probably
said, is
what you're
she
thinking about.
uh-huh. I said, is she meeting another person? I said, is there like a cabana boy? And he goes, no, no, no. That's what all that
Yeah.
was.
No.
Okay, good. And why? It just said carefree. Tell me. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Oh. He's showing people giving him a kiss on cold, clammy skin. And he's out of his body at this point or something. And was your dad like where? I don't know. Hold on. So you had a chance to like go up and say goodbye to him? You had a chance to like go and like give him a kiss, but he was out of his mind at that point and didn't know what was going on?
My mom did. I didn't make it. I was at
Your
school in
mom
Alabama,
your mom
and
did.
so I didn't make it home. Yeah.
That's why. Okay, because he goes like this. He's showing people and he's out of it completely. And I said, "Did you pass quickly? Did you pass suddenly or what?" And he's like, "No, people had time. People had time." And he's talking about this woman coming up and going like that. So it's giving a kiss, but he's not dead yet but he's out of his body and he puts himself as being very gray, which means like we're getting there. We're going down.
Yeah.
And tell me, Wendy, hang on, tell me. It's funny because I mean, as soon as he died, he went to you. There was nothing more than that, and there's really no hang-ups on, like, oh my God, I wish he was there. Oh, I wish. It's like, why would she need to see me like that? More like that's more of the energy that comes from him, and I go, oh, okay. But
That's literally what he said, is that he didn't want me to.
that's like, really okay. Yeah, that's not a normal thing. Normally, they're
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, I wish they would have come. And he was like, why would I want her there? Like, why would I want her to see me like that? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
he didn't want my mom to tell her because he was rushed to hospice, and he just like, don't tell her, like, don't call her. And then she realized like he was going downhill really quickly. So she called me, and we had like a flight for that night, and then he didn't end up
and he
making it past the night, but probably because he didn't want me to see him like that.
That's exactly what it was. And so he, even when he's talking to me, he's essentially making me feel like I passed in peace. I was okay. People are around me. Like it's cool. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, all right, good. And he says, I'm back. Wait, what do you mean you're back? Tell me. What did you think about that? Oh, how? How? So I have no idea where there would be a Were you going to like Alabama State itself? Like the one with like the big red A with
University of
the white?
Alabama.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
or that
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. See, I don't know any colleges really, and he's tell me, is that in Birmingham? Where's that at?
It's in Tuscaloosa. Well,
It's
it's like an hour from
okay,
Birmingham.
I'm okay with that. I go like this. So the only place I've been is like Mobile and that area
Yeah.
because of Gulf Shores. And he was like, no, 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 it's north. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he what? Oh, were you in band ever?
No,
That's so random. Somebody just made me hear burr, 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 and I know you weren't in college, unless there was something to do with football games, but I know you're not in football, and I don't think you're in cheerleading. So that would be the only
I
other
did
two
go
things.
to all the football games.
You went to all of them? You went to all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have to say
Yeah.
that's probably why. Okay, yeah, because he's making me hear the
That's good.
band play burr, 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 and I'm like, I don't know what this means. And so you were still in college after he had crossed, though, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So I would even have to say that he went with you to the football games that you went to while you were there. Okay, so that would be it. And
probably.
since I've never been outside of state to another college going to football games, that's as close as he can get me is like when I was in band. And he said, tell me, oh, it just said school. Good job. And what? Tell me about her. Today. Somebody's talking about today. Okay, what about today? Is there like some big thing that your mom is doing like today? Like, what is the big deal about today? Okay, it's something like going with your mom. I don't know what this is. Hang on. And then what does June have to do with anything?
His birthday and my mom's birthday.
That's okay. So that's okay. I'm gonna have to say. He goes like this. He goes, but June. And I'm like, all right. That's literally how it feels in my head right now. And he's learning how to do this. Hang on. I don't see him at all. I don't see your dad, period. He's just putting information in my head
Yeah.
and I can feel him, which means he's in heaven. He's in a higher vibrational state. And where? Is it 26? Do any of his like the dates in June, only question, do any of the dates in June revolve around like the 26th?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, that would be the only other reason maybe today would have been a thing. Okay, so we're gonna keep that there. See, now I'm trying to figure out why he would mention today. There has to be some connection. Hold on. It just said hint. Hang on. Where?
I did get a sign today,
What what did
from
you
him,
get?
and I
What is
never
that?
get signs.
Well, okay, well that would be a big
Yeah.
fucking thing. Yeah, what is it? What and because I don't know. What did you get? What'd you get? Yeah, what'd you get?
Well, so I went to go pick up my dog from daycare, and I got in my car, and this one of the songs I played on his funeral. Like usually I have Spotify on, but it went to my iTunes and it went to like my shuffle for like my all my songs that are on there, and it was one of the songs that he chose for his funeral, and that was the first song that came on.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So while you were sitting here, right before
So I
you said
immediately
that,
called my mom, and I'm like, "This is crazy."
you called your mom. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it. Because he keeps going today, 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 and he goes mom, and I'm like, what? Okay, so that's that. So please know that that's real. And it's interesting because as I was going through and I was feeling just then, he started taking me into pets, and in my brain I was asking, does she have a dog? Does she have a cat? It's very quiet in here. She may not have any, and then
Mhm.
that's when that popped in. So I'd have to say yes. So hold on. Let's see if he can tell me what is that. So it was some sort of like a classic rock song? Was it like going into like that direction?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, what was it? I said, you seem like a man. The way he feels, I don't think he likes classical, but the way he feels is he has this like cool sense about him. Hang on. Now, I don't know every classic rock song or every like rock song, but let's. I see a little silhouette of a man. Shall I move? Who sings that? Hang on. Hold on. I'm singing the song in my head. I don't even know what that's called. Spit in my eye, da, 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 baby, baby. Gotta get it right, just gotta get it right out of here. Oh, Queen. Interesting. I know your dad didn't like Queen. Interesting. Um, I know. Hold on. Hang on. Hang on. He's too young for Elvis. Hang on. Was it like a God, I don't know every single band. I swear it's really, really, really hard. Hold on, or I don't know
It's
every single
definitely a
group.
song that like you probably.
Really? Okay, okay. Do you know if it was dealing with hang on, like a single guy sang it?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of a band? Okay. So I mean, obviously as a band, but it's like a single guy sang it. So only reason I'm asking that is because he keeps showing me, he showed me Elvis, which is a single guy with a backup band, right? He showed me Brian Adams, which is a single guy with like a backup band. And so he's trying to get me in that direction. Um, it's not Clint Eastwood. That's a movie guy. I don't know who it would be. What is it? And it's probably a song I don't know, but what is it? Do you
It's
know?
it's called Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits.
Number one,
It's
I have
like
never heard of
I had never heard of it before.
Okay, yeah, I have. Okay, so real quick, pause. Hold on. Dire Straight Brothers in Arms. So let's look up something real quick. Um, how is that connected? Hang on. Dire Straight Brothers in Arms. Hang on. When did that come out? Okay, hold on. And then, um, thunder, bolts, and lightning. Very, very frightening. Okay, hold on. So his came out in 1980, that's why he was going there. Okay. Queen has half the people there are British, so it's a British rock group. It literally is a British rock band. While
Yeah.
Dire Straits. Okay. Okay, that is as far. And since I don't know all the British rock groups, that's officially is how as far you could go. So I would say yes, that would be him. And then tell me, hang on. Hold on, come here. What? What about her? Why? He's talking about, hold on. It's interesting that I think down the line, and you do, but if you did date, you would date men though, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna give you a
Yeah.
very
Does
boring
he have
name.
someone for me? 'Cause
Yes, I'm
yeah.
gonna give you a very boring white boy name just now, and I want you to take this and
Okay.
run with it. I think that you're gonna
Okay.
end up getting with somebody either named Brian or Ryan because they sound
Okay.
oddly familiar, the similar thing in my head, the Ryan, like that. That's the way it sounds. Um, but I see you, honestly, I see you getting like engaged and getting with, and the reason because they're making me feel your happiness. They're making me see your smile and you going, I just can't believe it. Oh, this is weird. Oh, wow. Like that type of energy. But I have
Yeah.
to tell you, you're going finally. I think this
Yeah.
person ends up starting to show up. You're going to kick my ass right now when I'm going to tell you this. I think this person starts to show up the end of 2026, early 2027.
Oh God.
I don't see. I
Okay.
told you. I told you. Just wait. But it's a good thing because you're building, you're changing, you're doing right now. Okay. Just wait. And all I have to tell you is
Right.
I think he's going to be a Virgo. So anybody in September, end of August birthday, right there, right around that level. So just wait. I think it's going to be really, really good. And then this is, hang on. This is a home you're in, like an actual house.
On, no, it's
Oh,
apartment.
it's an apartment. Really? Okay. And you've been here longer than a year? How long you been here now? You have, okay, okay. Somebody's going like this. They're
7 years.
so you have it is you've been freaking living here like that. Okay, because they go like this. They're talking about you still living here or still being here. And so I was like, nobody stays in
Yeah.
apartments that long. And so that's why. So I'm gonna have to
Um,
say you're still gonna be living here or you're still gonna be staying here because he keeps showing me an image of you being very, very happy, but you're more like on that side of the room over there. So that means that you're still in this house. So just wait. I think there's
yeah.
going to be a Brian or a Ryan that ends up showing up. It's odd that I think this is going to, I don't think it comes out of like somebody working in your school. I don't think it comes out of anybody that you know. I think this literally comes out of like something like either a friend or it's like an online dating thing. Like that's it. And so just wait, pause. Now, does that mean that we shouldn't date anybody until then? No, absolutely not. But that means that like the big thing is not going to show up for like another year or two. Okay.
Okay.
So just wait. And then tell me, oh, it just said for you. Why? Hang on. Tell me. So every what? So every day you take your dog to a daycare while you go to work?
No, just 1 day a week.
Just one, oh, you do every single week. Why? What is that for? That's cool. I've never met anybody that does that. Just to play?
My housekeeper comes on Wednesdays, so I give my housekeeper a break from her hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. He goes like this. He goes doggy daycare, and I go, why? And he goes all the time, and I go, really? Okay, that's cool. So anyway, so your dad knows about this,
He
and he's
would
just
probably
talking
think
about.
it was ridiculous.
Yes, exactly, exactly. But he's talking about like this being your kid, and he says, "Tell me, hang on, why? Hold it. Um, he's very proud of you. He loves you to pieces. Your dad was a very, very supportive, good, nice, no nonsense. Like he feels like your rock. He feels like everybody's rock, and he feels like somebody that it would be.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy, but when he smiled, He could do like a little smile, and you know that he's actually like really, really happy on the inside. And he what? Hang on. Oh. Never move to Austin. Never go.
No, thank you.
Okay, good. I'm just letting you know. There may be down the line, and this is going to be coming down the line like 5 or 6 years down the line, or it may even be that the person that you're dating or you're with, this Brian or Ryan person, is from Austin, or he was coming from Austin and he's like, oh, we should go there. Never do it. Don't do it. Okay, like whatever you do, don't do it. And it's not the fact that you would die or anything like that. It's just the fact that you would not be happy. That would not be the best version for you. Okay, and why?
Yeah.
Hang on. Mm, mm, hold on. Ah. Your dad like supported football, but he wasn't like a crazy sports fan?
No, I mean, he likes sports, but, like, it was me and my mom who were, like, the crazy sport.
You're the crazy. Okay, because this is what he did. I said, I know your daughter's in Fort Worth. I said, so do you like the Cowboys? And he goes,
We
And I go, good. That means we can talk because I'm from Houston. So now we can continue to this conversation. Like there's just like a joke with that. And he, what? Hold on. Tell me. Your dad just stands silently, and he's with you all the time, and he's this, like I said, I can't tell you over and over again, but he's this rock with you. Hang on. Where? Hold on. Take more time. Um, hold on. Take more time to feel him. Slow down to feel him a little bit more. Um, because I know you think that you feel awkward, or if you're doing it right, or if you're not doing it right, or whatever this is. So you do take little bits of time every now and then to like in your bedroom slow down and just pray to him or connect or try to do that. And he's saying like slow down and do this more. And he's there, but it would be very hard for you to feel him at first. Hang on. Come here. What about her? Who is hold on. What is November in relation to y'all? Or
Mhm.
NOV, or is there a Nova, which is the other thing? Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I would even say maybe the November thing goes along with like the Brian or the dating because he's like keeps flashing it big, 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 big in my head over and over and over again. But he doesn't say it's a birthday, so I'd have to say November's a big thing. So just wait, and then tell me. Hold on. What about her? Hang on. Hold on. With your mom traveling. So she would try to drag him with her before,
Um,
and like he didn't like to go a whole lot.
he liked his places, like, he liked to go to Maui, he liked to go to Mexico, but, like, he
He doesn't like
didn't wanna
my
go, like, New York or anything like that.
nothing. Okay, yeah, because it goes like this. He says, "Oh, when I see her, she's everywhere." And that's good. And he says, I would go. He goes, but it would be if like all the places it would be like pulling teeth, or it'd be like, all right, fine, we'll
Yeah,
go. Like that. And so he's very happy about what she's doing and how she's going and how she's entertaining herself. And is your mom like actively planning on going to Greece anytime
yeah,
soon?
yes,
Shut up.
that's our
Really?
next trip, yeah.
Oh, good job. Because he goes like this. He says, I'll be there. I said, well, where are you going? And he showed me white and blue, which is Greek to me.
Yeah,
And I go, oh, okay. And he says, I'm going to go with her. Tell her I'll be there. I go, okay, cool. And so, yeah, your dad is definitely with your mom and in that house with her. And then tell me what? Who? Hang on. Hmm. His mom is crossed? Dad's mom?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. He says, I'm with my mom. I said, good. He says, we're all together. And hang on, hold on. He's talking about, I guess, his little service or a service that they had. Um, hang on. Weird. He doesn't want a viewing. Um, is that a thing? He didn't want a viewing?
Yeah, no.
Okay, sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at how he said it. I said, "What did you look like? Did they do a good job of like dressing you up or making you look alive?" And he goes, "I didn't want a viewing." And I'm like, "Okay," like literally yelled that. And then he has you holding a single red rose, and I think he's just I don't know if he actually had one. I mean, it's flowers. That's what you do at funerals. Or
Yeah,
he's
actually,
just what is that?
he gave me white roses when I was born. Like he wanted to be the first one to give me flowers. So at his funeral, I put a single white flower on top of his casket.
You did. You
Yeah,
put it on, and that's
yeah.
oh, 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 yeah, he's making me feel you hold it and you know how like you get nervous and you twirl it right here
Mhm.
like that? Yeah, that's what he's making me feel. So know that he got that. Know that he got that flower. Okay. But it was closed. That's why it's so confusing. I was like, where's the viewing? And he's like, nobody can fucking see me. I'm like, okay. And hold on. He loves you. Your daddy loves you. He loves you very much and he's not going anywhere. So, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go be a badass. I need you to go get that certification. I need you to go get, I don't know, whatever doctorate you need. I need you to use all of your energy that you can to create a whole new system to do it better than everybody else. And then at that point, you're going to meet this freaking Brian Ryan person that is going to love you, but he's gonna be like a support for you. It's like you are always going to be the Spitfire in the good way, but it's a good support. It's like making money, everything that you need to. He's your rock, but you're definitely gonna be the ornament or like the crown jewel of whatever this is.
Yeah.
And your dad is gonna see to it. But just wait, it'll be just a little bit. Okay. So for right now, because I just have to run to my next session, do you have any questions for me or anything at all?
No,
No, not
no,
at all? Okay, okay. So if you
no.
think of anything or if you need anything, please email me. The other thing too is that if I get anything, which I probably will at some point, I will email you. So expect possibly a random email from me being like, "Does this make any sense to you?" Okay?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
So I love you, and for somebody that lost their daddy as well, know that he's there and he's a really good person. Okay?
Also, I did see on well, I was watching one of your readings the other day,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you said your dad's birthday is June 11th.
Yeah,
Exciting.
yes.
That's my dad's birthday too.
Shut up!
Yeah,
That's why he flashed my dad's face. That's what. Oh,
yeah,
that's why. Well, let's
yeah. Birthday
celebrate
twin.
together. Happy birthday to him.
Yes.
I will remember you, and I love you. Mwah.
Thank you.
You're
Love you.
welcome.